Hello and welcome to the video Getting Started in Stocks. Today we're going to just go over how you get set up for a trading account. Now the trading account I use is Questrade, and if you use the link on our homepage there, you'll get $50 in free trades when you sign up using that link. So we're just going to click on that. And I should disclose that I am an affiliate for Questrade. I have used them for the last 8 years and I love them. But I just want to make sure that you know that before we get started. Okay, so we're going to click on the link here, $50 in free trades, and it's going to take us to the Questrade site. And there it's going to show you $50 in free trades. There's a little bit of a disclosure there. You can also do transfers for free. You're going to want to make sure that that code is down there at the bottom. It's a little hard to read. I'll put it up there for you and a little bit bigger. And once you've read all of that, you can click on Open an Account, and it's going to take you to the next screen and guide you through the process. Now the first screen is just going to be putting in your identification. You'll need your first and last name, your email, confirm your email, and a phone number. And you do need to provide all of that. Again, you want to make sure that your offer code is matching what you have on the screen there. And what we're going to do is just fill this out and go to the next stage. And now we've got to create a user ID and password. You'll need to pick your country of residence, and then you'll need to create a user ID and password, and then you'll need to confirm that password. And it's really important to have a strong password for this because it is going to be your account. You can always go back and change it if you want, but you should know that, it's a password. You should have a strong password. It's going to be protecting your financial stocks, so it's good to know. All right, now we're going to be setting up our security questions. And when you're done, you'll need to pick those out and click on that you've read the agreement at the bottom. So there's an example of some of the questions we have. And we'll just click on Join Now, and that'll take us to the next screen. Okay, here is the offer code at the top. We're just about to get started. This was all just kind of set up for actually getting into Questrade. So they're going to be setting up our account right now. So you'll need your full legal name, phone number, address, social insurance number from Canada, bank account information, employer address and phone number, driver's license or passport or some sort of ID there. You can email yourself the checklist or print one off. You are probably going to have to provide your driver's license or passport. I don't think you're able to open an account without that anymore. So the next thing we're going to do is get taken to our welcome screen, and there's going to be a whole bunch of information you're going to need to provide here. The first is going to be what country of residence do you have. You'll need to pick 1, 2, or 3 there, Canada, US, or other, and click on continue. And then from there, you're going to be picking what kind of account do you want to open. Now, there's 2 kinds of accounts. There's self-directed, and within that, you have a host of other ones. There's also managed. Normally, I just do the self-directed accounts. There's individual. That's what most people do. Joint could be if you're doing it between you and your spouse. There's also registered accounts and TFSAs. There's organizations for your margin accounts, is corporation, investment club, informal trust, partnership, sole proprietorship. There's also informal trusts, which we're not going to get into. But normally you're just going to open up an individual margin account. Now, margin is using someone else's money to buy stocks. I do not recommend doing that, but it's something that you should be made aware of. You will be given margin, but you don't need to use it, and we will cover all of that down the road. But just for now, know that signing up for a standard individual margin account is what most people will do when they're signing up. The next part is the options level, and in that, I usually go all the way up to uncovered options. The way it works is there's a different level of things you can pick out, of levels of options. Spreads is if you want to buy and sell options. Selling uncovered options isn't recommended, but it is something that I will be doing in some of the strategies. But for right now, you can always change it. And the next thing would be to make sure that the offer is valid. So click on that. And yeah, we're getting our $50 of trade commissions. Click that you've read and agreed to the terms. And click on save and continue. And we'll be good to go. So the next screen is going to take us to the authorized individuals for our individual margin account. That's a mouthful. You're the primary person on the account, but you can also authorize a trader, somebody else who wants to do the investing for you, whether it's a parent, brother, mother, sister, father, whoever it is. You can authorize them, and they'll need to provide their own identification. And once you've done that, we're just going to leave it as one person. So we will click on the I confirm, no other individuals will have financial interest or beneficial ownership in this account, and click on continue. The next series of screens here is going to be all about your personal information. So you'll have to go through all of that on your own and just put in your personal information. And at the very end, you'll save and submit the application, and the next part is going to be funding your application, and we'll cover that in a different video. Otherwise, once these screens are done, you have completed your application and you're ready to move on. If you have any questions, come see me at familymoneyplan.com and email me there.